Not a clue. So, here we are, Monday night, Memorial Day. And I'm trying to figure out why the live streams aren't... Like when I schedule a live stream, it's not showing up on the channel. But it will show up on the playlist. If I add the live stream to a playlist, then you can see that there's a reminder set. So I don't know. It used to show up in the uploads, but now it doesn't anymore. I just spent the last hour scouring Google trying to figure out why. And apparently it's YouTube having a YouTube problem. Seems like quite a common occurrence. And oh well. Anywho, so here we are. It is Monday. I have my Drambuie ready to go. Good stuff. Oh yeah. I love Drambuie. Yeah, so if anybody knows why the live streams aren't showing, that would be great. Maybe leave a comment or a message or email me something. I can create a highlight. And stream marker. No, that doesn't help at all. Make sure chat is working here. Pop, that should work. Alrighty. Anywho, yeah, so it's June. Well, tomorrow will be June. And I think we need to set some goals. I didn't get as much done this month as I wanted to, but I did get quite a bit. I didn't get enough writing done. If you can hear, my daughter's playing games in the other room, and she's loud. Anywho, I did get a lot of work done on the websites themselves, so they're more efficient, faster. So that's good. And I should get on Discord and tell her to shut up. Quiet. Anywho, yeah. So, I am personally aiming for 60,000 words this month. Now, let's see, in May, I'm pushing just under 50,000 words total. That's among the blogs, the videos, the ebook, Despair, all the other stuff I'm working on. I've done just under 50,000 words. So I'm shooting for 60,000 this month. That's still considerably lower than what I used to, but it's still better than anything else I've done this month. And that's only like 2,000 something a day. Is it? Yeah, let's buzz out the calculator and find out, shall we? Divided by 30. That's exactly 2,000 words. Cool. I don't know why I had to do that on a calculator. I could have just done it in my head. It's been one of them days. And who is... Okay, so something's wrong. I don't know. It says that... let me try chatting here. Hello, me. Only because YouTube has an issue. So I need to make sure everything's working right. Hey, you have arrived. Awesome, Diana. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out if it's just the live stream that's screwing up on the channel or if everything else is broken. So now that I see Diana wrote chat, that's awesome. Does my heart good to know that it's working. I'm so freaking tired of fighting YouTube though. And the videos still aren't being suggested, but they are being searched. So as long as I keep up with my SEO prowess from blogging into YouTube, at least some videos will get seen because they're not being suggested. Even though they have a high click-through rate and they have an above average retention rate, I'm still not getting suggested. So whatever. What's wrong with the live stream? It wasn't showing up on the channel. Hey Ron, how's it going? Yeah, it will show up. It'll show up on playlists that I assign to it. Like when I logged in on my channel, I saw that the schedule was for, I think I added it to the general freelance writing and blogging playlists, because kind of what our theme today is setting goals as writers for January. So it shows up there, but not the top of the list like it used to. So I don't know. And I wanted to make sure the chat wasn't screwing me again. But I think I figured out that part. If I load up the back end here, the live stream, if I don't see the chat bar window on the bottom right where I can chat back to you, then it's broken. And at rate, I have to pop out the chat because it'll show up there. So at least I got that fixed. Or figured out, not fixed. Good. Publish my next article on Medium today. Right on. Joel, I made the start. Cool. Yeah, kinda. I've been rambling about YouTube screwing me. Again. Oh well. One of these days things will work when they're like they're supposed to, and that'd be great. Yeah, congratulations, Ron. That's awesome. I've only done one on Medium, and it actually did fairly well. I ought to get back to it. God, I'm having a hard time here. The last couple of nights, I'm feeling weird. Oh, anywho, oh yeah, during the game last night, I was doing this. I have this weird, like a spongy, squishy feeling in my chest. I don't like it. It's from the shot. I got my first stab yesterday. Now, this is something I've had to deal with for a very long time, but I don't like it. But yeah, if anybody can figure out why the hell it's not working right, that'd be great. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. It poured all day, so I didn't really do much. Yeah, same here. I never do anything anyway. It's not like I have a social life. I worked all day, like I normally do. All my writers had the day off. I still had to edit Friday's work, and then tomorrow I got a staff meeting and everything else to take care of, so I don't get tomorrow off either. So no matter what, it's just another day to me. Because shit doesn't create itself. That's really bugging me why I can't figure out why it's not showing up. Maybe I need to stop stressing about it and just chalk it up to one of the things I have to deal with as a creator on YouTube. I wish somebody would create a decent competitor to YouTube. Maybe people pull their head out of their ass and actually fix stuff. That'd be great. Who cares about creating shorts when half your system's broke? Zen. Start playing King's Quest? Nice. Wow. Was that like King's Quest from like back in the day? I remember playing King's Quest back when I was like 9 on the old IBM compatible computers. We got pounded with 35 inches of rain in May. Nice. Not kidding. Well, we had a running joke. The weather people joked on Twitter the other day here in Colorado that there's some kind of bright orb in the sky and nobody could figure out what it was because it's been cloudy, snowy, or rainy for the entire month. So we haven't really had that much sunshine here in Colorado. I think we had like 3 days that were in the 80s, and the rest of it's been overcast. The beginning of the month snowed. It's been raining for 3 days, which I love. I love the rain. I'd be happy if it rained 24/7. It chases away all the weirdos off the street. Meant to follow through with the vocal writing. Actually had a Fiverr commission for a picture instead. Nice. A real challenge. Finished a couple hours ago. Now is writing. Sweet. That's pretty cool. Is Fiverr working out for you? I didn't mind working on Fiverr, but when I calculated how much I made per hour on Fiverr versus how much I made on TextBroker, I focused mostly on TextBroker. Fiverr did pay me fairly well, but I was only making like 12 something an hour on average, and at the time I was making $16-17 an hour on TextBroker, so I'm like, yeah. It was good when there was no work on TextBroker. I just bounced back and forth between it, Fiverr, and WriterSanctuary, or Writer Access, so yeah. That was a while ago though, so nowadays Fiverr's added all kinds of stuff to it. Yes it was. Nice. YouTube competitor wouldn't be bad. Heard of Nebula though. Pay subscription, but it's an alternative platform. See, I think YouTube needs a direct competitor that offers pretty close to the same features. Now I know there's Vimeo out there, but Vimeo just doesn't have the oomph to really compete. So, well, Sam making an appearance. Not today. She is working. She worked. She worked like. Goddamn, how long did she work yesterday? She went in early, worked all afternoon, all night. She got back at like 6 in the morning. Went to sleep, woke up, went back to work. She got mandated to overtime. Then she volunteered to accompany to sit with an unaccompanied minor, and so all of that's overtime. So right now she's making bank. So good for her. Fiverr for pictures, frankly, not so much. Putting together a Fiverr content writer gig right now, though. That's what I did. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Mine was kind of basic. I didn't really have time to put in a bunch of stuff, and I saw that a lot of other writers did stock images, but they would get their stuff from like Shutterstock or Big Stock Photo, and I didn't have an account for them, so. But you can make some pretty good money if you can get people to pay for some of the extras in Fiverr. You see a kitty? Yes, that is Max. She's my big cat. Huh. Anytime that chair is set up, somebody's in it. Oh, I didn't even check to see if Chris replied to my email this morning. It's been one of those days, man. Look, I wrote to myself. Whatever. I can't remember. Oh, see, you didn't even write back. Did you? No. Oh, unless I deleted it. Let's check. No, you didn't. Okay. So there. Hyuga Zen. Let's keep it going. Okay, so, but that's what my goal is for June. 60,000 words. And I know I can do it. I've done it before. Today, by itself, I did, how many words did I do today? 4,747. And if I keep that up, I'll hit more than 1 million words by the end of the year. The blog I'm working on today, though, is mine. It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, so it's not done. I'll have to finish it tomorrow, but it's huge. I didn't get a chance to reply. Today was a go. Yeah, I feel you. So is mine. I'm open all day Fridays, so cool. If that's the only day, I guess we can shoot for 6. I would do 7, but by then I'm trying to wind down, and at some point I would like to have a social life. I don't know, maybe I'll invite my date on to be on the podcast. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? My birthday's on June 10th. I'm turning 30. Oh no. I'll be 45 next month. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Anywho. I think we need to set some damn goals. 60,000. Well, that's media, personal stuff too. Yeah, that's 60,000 words across all blogs, the client work I do, the script I do for the YouTube videos, and the ebook, and anything I write on Despair, which I'm moving over. So 60,000 words total. The only thing I don't count in that is when I do social media. I don't count those words. Emails, obviously I'm not going to count those. But the 60,000 words is everything productive. So anything that propels you forward. And since I track everything on a spreadsheet, at any time during the day, I can look at it and know exactly how many words I need to write in order to meet my goal for the month. In fact, I'm keeping track of the yearly. And if the rest of the year was like today, I'd have 1,005,923 total words by the end of the year. So I'm a little bit behind, but not too bad. It's still doable. And I actually had an hour off in the middle of my day today. I can't remember what I was doing. I think it's when I cleaned the kitchen. At any rate. So yeah, that's 60,000. That's only 2,000 words a day. And I've done I did a 2,400 word blog post in 2 hours. So 60,000 isn't really all that bad. If I want to hit 1,000,000 words by the end of the year, I'm going to have to do more than that anyway. But it's good to set goals that you're capable of achieving. You don't want to set yourself up for failure. That's the whole idea of setting up a realistic goal, is you want to set a goal of stuff you have control over. Now, I can say that I want 100,000 visitors to my YouTube channel by the end of the month. I can't force people to watch the videos. You can't force people to read your blog post. What you can do, though, is control how many words you write into those blog posts. So always create goals on stuff you have control over. Maybe you have some advice for me. I have a huge crush on a coworker, but he is... Will you stop? I already told you how to deal with that. Forget about it. Move on. Jesus, one-track mind. Do a lot of research for my posts. Nice. Can't go by my word count. Well, I do a lot of research for mine. Get a huge crush on someone who doesn't have a serious girlfriend, and you're good to go. That's pretty much what I told her. God, I love Drambuie. But even if you do the research, you can still set a word count goal. Just do more words tomorrow than you did today. Streamline how you do your research. Like my first 3 years were spent on Textbooker trying to figure out the best way to research stuff. And so that's how I became so fast, is that I had to. I'm a woman who knows what she wants. Yeah, somebody who's not available. Woman who knows what she wants needs to find something that's more accessible. Okay, see, almost got past my filter. Anywho, okay, for those of us who are here, it looks like we're missing a few, but yeah, it's Memorial Day, so I kind of figured it would be kind of a slow night. Creative Sanctuary is now live. The channel that I created for Despair and all the creative stuff I'm about to do. And I've only got one episode on it today. I was going to work on it more today, but I got tied up with everything else that I do. So I'm going to have to see if I can get at least episode 2 moved over to it. And so if you're interested, the link to it, let's see if I can find it. What if I show up in church? Creative Sanctuary. Hey, look, 1 subscriber, and it's me. So here it is. Here's the URL for it. Yeah, and I still got a lot of work to do on it. I finally got a placeholder image for the header. I added my picture to it. I did in the about section that I have to adjust a bit. And I got to rearrange the playlist too. God, see, and add my channels, man. I did get my links though. But I wanted something that was kind of related to WriterSanctuary, so. And then I will. That's weird. It says that, okay. I'm looking at the video for Despair, which is on Creative Sanctuary, 1 subscriber. But according to the YouTube, it has my picture, but it has the 1.13 thousand subscribers I have for WriterSanctuary on it. So yeah, I think YouTube's having an issue. Go figure, huh? Fuck. You know, it's really hard to be successful when your platform is so buggy. It's almost like they got their playbook from Blizzard, or not Blizzard, Bethesda. Chris, I go on a virtual date almost every night. I'm trying, man. Yeah. And yeah. Chris, the cool thing is that the cool thing is that if you stick to one niche or a handful of niches, whether writing for yourself or clients, you become an expert yourself eventually, and research time tapers off per article. Yeah. Yes, it does. Especially if you focus on the specifics. Then you start getting, you've already read all of the stuff, and then it'll start coming naturally. That's one of the benefits of being a niche writer. Then I wrote so much stuff that it all kind of rolled into one big beating. I really liked writing about roofs, though. Like all the different parts of a roof and how to fix them. I don't know what it was. I really grooved on the home repair stuff. Not as much as I did for the businesses and networking and internet and marketing and stuff like that, but yet to determine what my go-to niche is. And that's fine. Yeah, I never had one. I started off with one on TextBroker, but then I just opened myself up to everything because I love to learn. And so it's a running joke here in the house with my kids, my family, that I'm never wrong. And that's because I don't contribute to a conversation unless I know something as fact. I don't just pull data out of my ass and throw it at people. If I don't know for a fact that that's what it is, I don't contribute. I sit back and listen. So it's a running joke that everybody tries to prove me wrong. So they take to Google every time I come up with something. And it's funny because there's times where I'm right about 99% of the time. There's some times where they tag me with something. At that rate, I learn something new. I won't be wrong again. But I love learning new things. And so that's why I was so good at all the different niches that were in TextBroker. And you really don't need to have a go-to niche to be successful, as long as you're able to adapt quickly and streamline your process. Can you pet your kitty? It would make me happy. I don't know. I think YouTube would put an end to that. Oh, you mean Max? Yes, I will see if Max will come over. This is the serious differentiator, knowing the subject. If you don't, it's a big orientation project and a lot of time. To an extent, there's ways you can write to where you sound like an expert, even though you're really not. And that was another thing I excelled at on TextBroker. That is an awesome attitude to have. Yes, it is. It's because I'm an awesome guy. Come here. People want to say hi. Now she's all trilling at me. No, you can come up this way. I don't know why she has to come over here to jump on my lap. Come on. You have a sleep. Come on. I'll see, you made me wake her up. Come on, sleepy eyes. Come on. Well, come on. I will give you love if you come here. Come on. There you go. This is Max. I don't know if you guys have seen her yet. Also spend a lot of time doing keyword research. Don't write a word until I find a keyword that I think I can rank for the first page of Google. I don't know. Me, like, one of the reasons why my blogs don't do nearly as well as my clients is because at first I started just writing about anything. And nowadays I'm starting to focus on stuff like my Buy Me a Coffee review. I'm still #1 in Google for that, and in the top 10 for various variations of Buy Me a Coffee. And that's because I decided to focus on it. It all depends on the volume, competition, and length. A lot of cases, length does matter. Not always. I have come across some key phrases that #1 spot was taken by an article that was 400 words long. So it's not necessarily length, but quality, search intent. That's what you got to worry about, is people actually looking for the shit you're writing. The other doc, just be yourself and relax about it. Don't want to come across as desperate or clingy or trying too hard. That isn't attractive, you know. Oh, yeah. No one likes a clingy woman. When you're happy just doing your own thing and don't need a relationship, you'll probably actually attract guys left and right. That's how it seems to go. When the moment you stop looking is when they start flocking at you. Well, that's breaking news. Write with less research. Still sounding like it. Research time is my bane. It kills everything. It depends on what you're researching. Like a lot of stuff nowadays that I write about, I know it's so ingrained into my head because I write it for all my other clients as well. And so I'm trying not to write competitive articles, but it's pretty close to what I do already. And so I try to put a more writer, blogger spin on everything that I create instead. But you do it so often, it gets kind of stuck in your head anyway. Then you just have to worry about keeping your information updated. Oh. Yeah. You're half asleep. You're not even awake. Maximus. Oh, make sure you're not trying to eat the microphone. That's what Cloak does. Oh, I gotta brush you again. I pulled off a small kitten from her this morning. Ugh, that's what happens when you have a long-haired cat. That's what they all say. Well, it's true. Let's see, I wasn't looking when I met my last girlfriend. I wasn't really looking when I met Sam 20 years ago. Becky was an accident. Sherry was the neighbor's babysitter. I'm trying to remember. Michelle was somebody who used to give me a ride home from work. What else did I date? The only time the relationships really went really bad is when I actually got on social media and started asking people out. Yeah. Maybe that was the downfall. Even in multiple niches, by the time you've written hundreds of articles, there's a lot of overlap. Oh yeah. You end up writing the same topics multiple times and need a little research. Yeah. Like there was one I know of 5 at least articles on Machu Picchu about travel to Machu Picchu, and I had to write like I was there. So I know of 5 of those off the top of my head that I had to write, and each one of those, because it was for a different client, had to be different and unique. So I had to do a little bit more research in between them, but a lot of the nuts and bolts were still the same. So once you get some of that down, you just have to fill in the blanks. Loved writing about Machu Picchu though. I want to go to Peru so bad. I love ancient civilization stuff though. Like Egypt. I would love to explore Egypt. Pretty much it took me a while to discover why some take a long time, how much research and how scattered it is. Yeah, there's been a few topics where even I would take time to do it. Wow, that sounded a bit conceited, didn't it? I'm not full of myself. I'm just really good at what I do. But there have been times where even I got slowed down. But that's why I would keep track of everything throughout the month. So even though my average was still making $20 an hour in Textbooker by the time I left, that was also including all the times where I'd crank out articles left and right wicked fast, and then the times where it would slow me down to a crawl. So always would look at an average across the board. Don't take one article after another thinking that's going to be your best time, because it's not. I inadvertently said a really inappropriate joke. Uh-oh. What inappropriate joke didn't you say? I don't say anything inappropriate unless YouTube's missing chats again. That is an awesome attitude to have. What the fuck, Michael? That's what they all say, and that's it. What? Inadvertently said a really inappropriate joke. What inappropriate joke? Oh, was it the pet my kitty thing? It would make you happy? Philip learned, because that would be it for me. But if you keep writing similar stuff, isn't there a danger of accidentally plagiarism yourself, or am I asking dumb questions here? Oh, no, that's not a dumb question at all, Philip. That was one of the big concerns I used to have a lot when I was writing on Textbooker, especially when you have clients that are in the same niche. And one thing I did was I started keeping track of all the articles I wrote on my own personal installation of WordPress, so that I could keep track of everything I wrote. It'd be a safe place that was password protected. Nobody else can touch it. It was private. And so I'd keep a running tab on everything, and I'd put tags and stuff, so I was able to look back to see, oh, I wrote it this way, I have to change this. And a good way to do that is to use Copyscape's compare tool, and you can compare an old article versus a new one to see how close it is to being the same. Keep it under 5%. That's my rule of thumb. 2 more fireballs and Michael will show you what an inappropriate joke sounds like. Actually, if I finish this entire glass of Drambuie, I'll show you right now. We ain't seen nothing yet? Oh god, no. I reel it back for WriterSanctuary. I have a mouth like a drunken sailor. I'd say a drunken pirate high on meth. I get bad sometimes, and you get me on a roll, and that's when Sam tells me to cut it. Because she knows me. and I do have a habit of going a bit far sometimes, and so I reel it back a lot for our sanctuary. But if we start doing the podcast, I want to say, it's adult only. Fuck it. So I'll be working on that this week. Yeah, show us, Michael. And lose half my subscribers. You know how long it took me to get 1,100 subscribers? Almost 3 years. But I think the podcast is going to be adult only. It's going to be, I think we'll base it still on writing and stuff, but we're not going to worry about offending anybody. We'll keep it toned down a bit. Maybe crossing Colorado will be much different. But I think if we want to start doing that on Friday, I don't know about this Friday. It depends on how quickly I can get everything set up, or how quickly we can get everything set up. So that'd be kind of fun. Nuts and bolts specific to Machu Picchu, or generic nuts and bolts to general articles? Both. Chris, I'm kind of still waiting for a significant overlap. Hasn't happened yet. No big deal. I'll just keep on. I started getting overlaps as soon as I finished around 3,000 to 4,000 articles on Textbroker. And then some of it started coming repetitive. There was one time where I swear I wrote this article before and I had to look back and no, I didn't. So sometimes it freaks me out. But have you been banned from any groups? No. I'm kind of feeling left out. I got kicked out of a singles group, but that's only because I liked the people who left more than the people who are running it. Long story, they were douchebags. But that was on Facebook. Who cares about Facebook? No, Michael, I will give you more subscribers. Oh, maybe. I don't want to placate to the 15 and 20-year-old group, though. I'm becoming a bad influence, too. Hey, TikTok, how's it going? Yo, well, my bro, my life is going from bad to worse. At least you will remember if I ever die. I'll quit talking like that. The crazy Brazilian who used the corner of talk stuff. By the way, my website is getting 100 visits daily now. Oh, that's nice. You're catching up to me. For some reason, Writer Sanctuary has never been a very big draw for an audience. And I don't understand why. I did do a bit of research in Google Trends, and out of freelance writing, fitness, gaming, and sustainability, which are the 4 major blogs I'm working on right now, freelance writing is like very bottom. You're like talking sucking the water under the barrel. And so like I should focus all my stuff on the gaming is like astronomically high. Also going to means it's going to be a lot of freaking competition. The fitness stuff, I'm starting to work on that. Starting this week, actually, I have a couple of good ideas for some short videos that I think Chris will get a kick out of. One of it is actually off of a TikTok trend. How about that? But 100 visits today, that's not bad at all, man. TikTok trends, what's wrong? Those are some heavy words. Yeah, exactly. I don't like it when people say that I'll remember them if they die. We're not going to die. We're all immortal here. That's not good. If anybody ever has any issues, I am at my desk too much. Shoot me a Twitter, an email, Facebook. I am, ask Chris and Diana. I talk to Diana all day long. Uh-oh. What is going on? My stream just kind of went wonky. See? YouTube is fucking me. Really feel like suiciding, bro? Don't do that. Random people cares more about me. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter if they're random or not. You're good, dude. I don't like talking about this. I have a bit more of a penchant towards suicide than most. Max quit. My son committed suicide 2 years ago by jumping in front of a train. And it's still kind of sensitive. So I kind of take the suicide stuff a little bit too hard, I think. But don't even talk that way, man. It's all good. There's that kind of stuff is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You just gotta work your way through it. And if anybody ever really feels that way, please contact me or even call the suicide prevention hotline. I'm always here for everybody. So, see, now you all brought me down. Well, you can talk about what's bothering you. Just don't throw the whole "you want to kill yourself" thing. It really, it's not good. Anyway, hey, 3,000 to 4,000. That's making sense. Not to that number yet. Oh yeah. About the repetitiveness. Still, there were times where when I was approaching 8,000 articles, or not 8,000, 5,000, I've done 5,500 articles on TextBroker alone. That's not including the work I did on Writer Access or Fiverr or Green Geeks or the other clients, multiple clients I've got. So I'm probably pushing, not including my stuff, I've probably done about 10,000 articles worldwide. So, there's been a few times where I'd have to write the same thing over and over and over, but I'm really good at being able to adapt quickly. So, I'm sorry. I'm good. I'm good. I promise. It's just been a rough day. All right. Anywho, yeah. So 60,000 words. That's our goal this month, right, guys? Yeah. That's only 2,000 a day. I can do that in my sleep. That's including anything. So not just client work. That could be your blog. That could be working on your novel. I did 1,200 words of it Friday on the ebook. So I do have a lot of writing to do this week. Or, yeah, this week too. We're starting off tomorrow. All good. We're doing good. I got looking at my notes here so I don't forget. Did I lose chat? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, 60,000 is only 2,000 a day. And like I was saying earlier, I did 2,400 words in a blog post I'm pushing out on Wednesday, and I'm already at 2,400 words, and I'm not even halfway through it. So it's going to be a lot longer than I really wanted, but chocked full of information. And I only did that in 2.5 hours, so it's not too bad if you set your mind to it. Part of it is because I am such a fast typist. Always keep practiced. Did you punish Nightbot? Give him a well-deserved spanking. Yeah, Nightbot is I don't know. That was weird. I've never seen Nightbot block anybody like that before for 5 seconds too. So I don't know what you said, but it pissed it off. I'm gonna have to go through and see if I can change some of the settings in Nightbot. It's a little high strung. But like I said, I needed it because I was getting so much spam when I was on Twitch 6 years ago. If I do 500 in a day, that's a good day. Hey, if that's a good day for you, that's good. Tomorrow, do 501. Even one word above your previous goal is still a victory, man. I do 500 inside 20 minutes. I was thinking 500 per day. That was my planned statistic for this month. Hey, if that's what you're good at, that's fine. 500 a day is excellent. Yeah, that adds up. It does. Literally, all I said was no. Oh, it was all the O's. I think it was probably you spammed O's. Yep. But my English website won't rank at all. It depends on what your topics are on it. You might be just facing a shit ton of traffic or competition. Also, it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 months for an article to actually start gaining traction in Google. So if it was something that you wrote this month, you might want to give it a couple of months. maybe take a look at it in Search Console to see if anybody's searching for those search terms, what they're searching for, how does it show up in search, and how many impressions you get. There might be something that you can revamp on it. I'm a big fan of going back and rewriting articles because, well, one of my favorite stories is all we did to one article was like, I think we added 500 words to it, and we aimed at trying to get into people also asked for the article. This is for my client. And inside 6 months, the traffic to that one blog post jumped up 8,000%. So it was getting like 100 and something views per month, and it jumped up to the thousands just by adding 500 words to it. So sometimes that's all it takes. We have a lot of articles where all we did was add a conclusion, or we changed the headers, just something stupid and simple. It takes like 10 minutes to do, jumped up the traffic by twice. So sometimes that's all it takes. But let's see, because I was upset that you killed the bear, it was part of the game. And I ate it. I didn't kill it for no reason. I've been away for a bit. Are you talking about Textbroker anymore these days? You were my inspiration. Hate that I'm back here, back there. Hello, Joanne. No, actually, I did a video last week where there's a reason why I'm not writing on Textbroker anymore. And it's not because it was a crappy system or anything like that. It's just I outgrew it. I make far more money nowadays doing other stuff. But if I have to suggest a newbie learn how to write, I always tell them, try Textbroker, give it a couple of whacks, because the editors will help you learn AP style English, and you get experience dealing with all kinds of clients. So Textbroker is still a great system, but I just outgrew it. Right now I'm the content marketing team lead of Green Geeks. I have private clients. I manage a writer team, and hopefully I can get YouTube to promote my videos. I would like to make an extra $10 a month. The mad YouTube AdSense money. I don't know why everybody's so... Don't get me started on that. There's be another rant. 500 words isn't the hard part. It's the everyday part that can trip you up. Yes, exactly. It's easy to get burned out if you're not into it. But yeah, if 500 words, don't try to pit yourself against me. I've been doing this for a very long time. That's just my goal. Your goal should be something that you are able to accomplish. So like if 500 words is your goal, that's great. Try to do 501 tomorrow or 502. Compete against yourself. That's the only one you're in competition with. So anything you do that's better than yesterday is a win. My goal was to rank for high keywords. What you do is keep trying. Sometimes all it takes is to make it longer, add more depth to the piece, look for search intent. How are people looking for that particular topic? There's all kinds of ways you can fix your articles. I blindly joined the how to make money niche. Now I'm slightly changing to random stuff like technology. It's a deadline for me though. See? You gotta be, I hate when they start, there's some experts out there I just wish I could bitch slap. And there's a couple of them that I really, really hate on YouTube. It's because, I don't know, I know one of them from somewhere else, and I really don't like him. But I hate it when people talk you into like, oh, if you build a blog, you can in a year you'll make $10,000 a month. There's way too many variables that come into play to guarantee that you'll make anything after 12 months. Your topic, your niche, the audience, the way you write. It's like a lot of people like, I have 300 videos on YouTube and I still don't have 1,000 subscribers and no one's watching the videos. Why? Because you make crappy videos. I'm sorry. Like me, I have a very low retention rate. I know why. I have the energy level of Eeyore and Downers. So I know why I don't have a lot of subscribers. But you gotta, I don't know. See, now I'm going off on a rant. I'm trying to keep nice, but there's ways to fix your stuff, TikTok. All kinds of different ways you can do it. It just really depends on what you're writing about and if you're able to connect to the people who are searching for that topic. How much WordPress visits are probably bots? One site has a trickle, but every week those visits people. It depends. It's really hard for some bots. If you get 2 visits per page and it shoots up, that's usually a bot. If they're only there for 0 seconds, that means they're scraping your content. That's why I like to compare Google Analytics with the metrics off of Jetpack, because Jetpack counts more organic traffic. So there's always a discrepancy there, but it's pretty close. But some of those bots are really hard to pick apart who's who. Kudos you deserve. Well, thank you very much, Joanne. Text broker, not a crappy system. Yeah, it's not. Seriously, it's all what a business should be. Yeah, I enjoy it. I loved it. I made a lot of money off of it. That's why I still promote it, even though I don't really use them anymore, because I bought my house, and I could probably do it with Text Broker, but I love my clients, so I will still promote Text Broker. I just don't write very much for them anymore. I might get back into freelance writing again to earn some extra money if it doesn't overwhelm me too much. Yeah, and don't. You have a habit of internalizing a lot of stuff, so don't take 10 proofreadings per article. I mean, you gotta trust yourself that you did it right. Proofread it once, proofread it twice, be done. Mostly because it's really difficult to proofread your own stuff anyway, because it's fresh in your mind. This is how the brain works. Your mind already thinks it's correct, and so you're going to skip over it, especially if it's fresh. You come back to it about 2 or 3 days later, you'll find all kinds of mistakes you left out. Or if you read it out loud when you're done writing, like it's a script to a YouTube video, you'll come across all kinds of things. Like, that's because your brain has to transfer it from being able to read it to then being able to speak it, and it has to take that route. And so your brain catches all kinds of issues. 500 words, not tough for me. It's again knowing the subjects. Yeah, as I should do what Chris said. A niche. Yeah, some people excel at being niche writers. If that's what's for you, then that's what for you. I've never really been able to focus on one niche. That's why I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a master of none. It's because I bounce around too much to really be good at one thing. Well, master one thing. I'm good at everything. That's the Drambuie. Text broker is a legitimate way to make money, though. Yes, it is. If you are a skilled writer, yes. Even if you're not a skilled writer, I started off as a 3-star, had no idea what AP style writing was. So it took me a year and a half, but I got to my 4 stars, and I've been busting it out ever since. So it also depends on how much effort you put into it. When I first started writing, I wanted to be a freelance writer. I wasn't going to let anything stop me, and that's what happened. But it took a lot of work, and it wasn't easy. I had to eat a lot of shit. Even work full-time job now. I'm still so glad I found it. Oh yeah, that's how I started. I started off as a network technician at the school district, and January 1st of 2012, I wrote my first article and just kept busting it out ever since. Joel, if you're talking TB, stick 2 categories that regularly have orders. Yes, you gotta keep you busy. You'll get overlap fairly quickly. Not only that, but you'll develop a rhythm or template approach that speeds up the process a lot. Yes, you get into that groove and everything just. Whoa. Thanks, Michael. That's great advice. You're welcome. I forgot to remember what I said. I think there is less pressure now because I don't have to do it. Yeah, see, there you go. It's not like I'll lose my job if I make a mistake on Text Broker. Exactly. Good night, brothers. Good night, TikTok. I hope you feel better. Like I said, if you need to chat, hit me up on Twitter. I'm always on Twitter. It's like open on my desktop all the time. So if you ever need to like relax or blow steam, I'm here, man. Template approach is maybe listicles. That could be one. How-tos. Listicles are probably one of the most popular to do because they're so easy to set up. So there's all kinds of different ways you can do it. Let's see. Remember that we care about you. You are loved more you know. Exactly. Like I said, yeah. Feel free to hit me up anytime. I'm, well, asleep during the night, but if you need to talk or blow steam, I'm here. I don't know, is TikTok here anymore, or did he leave? Ironically, Michael, I might make more money on TV now than I did when I was unemployed. Probably. Okay, now Max is trying to open the door. You're not gonna fit under the door. You are a 20-pound cat. There's no way you're gonna fit your ass underneath the half-an-inch gap. Yeah. No. Yeah. Come on. You gonna complain? You gonna bitch about not getting out? Come on. Here, let me open the door. No. What? Well, come here. Come on. No. Well, come up if you want. Jeez. Jeezy crazy. What's up, baby? Oh, now you're dirty. I got a vacuum my floor. Yeah. I do. What categories on TV regularly have orders? Let's see. When I was writing, the technology, business, and I'm trying to think of the ones I made the most money on. Teams. That's where I made more than half my money. It's adorable how your cat talks back to you. Yeah, she's been really vocal lately. She used to never ever meow. Now she's been like carrying a mouse, her toy mouse. She'll carry it around the house in her mouth and meow. Now she's been like really talkative. Huh. You've been really vocal lately. No. It's that big girl. Oh, what was that? My phone? Yeah. I was doing great when I was on a team, but I'm not on any teams now. No. That's where I made a large portion of my money. The blog team and the AD miscellaneous team. I was on a 5-star team when I was a 4-star writer. That was awesome. That's the managers of Text Broker actually put me on that team. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I made more than, like, I looked it up for video. I can't remember what video it was, but I showed the stats that I made more money on teams and direct orders than I ever did on the open pool. Oh, your kitty loves you? Yes, she does. This is Maximus. There's a corner of my bed that she lays in right there. That's her spot. And if there's anything in her spot, she gets pissed off. I learned it from you. Hey, hey, that's what I do. I try to help when I can. After 5,000 orders and writing for them, see, I wrote for them from 2012, and I think I did my last order in 2019. And that was, I felt bad for the team because they were down a writer. And I haven't wrote for them since, and that's because I've just been too busy with everything else, which is kind of a bummer because I keep getting invites to teams. I'm like, people, I don't have time for all this. So, yeah, I've made a lot on teams and direct orders. Joel, yes, listicles, how-tos, pros and cons, there's another good one. X benefits, yeah, that's a list. Eventually just get into groove, and it carries from one niche to niche. Yes, some of that stuff is pretty universal. You just become a better, faster writer over time. Yeah, exactly. Chris knows what's up. Yeah, from someone who canceled his account how many times? But yeah, you get down a certain way, like when a client will request certain things, then you kind of already get that in your head. Well, this would work perfect for a listicle, or this would be awesome as a how-to, or a comparison article like pros and cons. So it really comes down to what kind of grooves you get yourself into and the topic overall of what they want. Michael, did you ever keep copies of what you wrote for clients on TB? Yes, actually. I've heard some authors don't. There isn't much point when there is technically your work anymore. Exactly. I don't keep all of it. And in fact, I didn't for like the first 2 or 3 years. But then I started keeping track of it all because I was doing so many repeats that I wanted to make sure I wasn't repeating the same content to people. So I would go through and make sure, okay, when I wrote Machu Picchu this time, I did it this way. Let's do it different. So that was the only reason why I kept it, is so that I wouldn't overlap, because every piece of content from me had to be unique. I wouldn't settle for anything less. And so that was the only reason why I kept, some of the last ones. Damn, that hurt. Is just to compare, so you don't accidentally write the same stuff again. That's why I started using Copyscape's compare tool. X benefits of, that sounds like a good one. Yeah, I like the X benefits. Realistic ways. Top and best are kind of done to death, but they still work. What's another good one? I like doing how-tos. They're simple. I love reviews. Reviews are another really good one. That's because more people, I think it's like 82% of all people who buy a product look for reviews online about it. And so reviews are heavy. So like, well, my #1 article on WriterSanctuary is a review on Buy Me a Coffee. It brings in 37% of the traffic to my website comes from one article, and it's a review. So reviews are really good if you can work that in. And I did business marketing. Yep, business marketing was my favorite. Home and family, internet, that was another good one. Raise teams, and a few others. I think I completed an article on every category in Textbroker. I loved home repair stuff though. Okay, another great attitude. Thank you. What happened? Yes, I'm okay. Max was moving. Okay, Max doesn't use her claws at all, ever. And so when she starts slipping, she finally pulls them out. Well, she pulled him out into my thigh. And this is not the first time she did it the last couple of days. Last time she was hanging from my leg. And she's 20 pounds of cat. That's not anything to be happy about. Reviews, I look for them a lot, written on YouTube. Yeah, see, reviews rock. If you can write a good review about something, it'll bring in tons of traffic. My top articles are reviews, except for on Colorado Plays. It's mostly the how-tos, because I do a lot of how to use OBS, because that's the platform I use. OBS and Streamlabs. And XSplit. And so I don't get a lot of views on the reviews for Colorado Plays, but I do get a lot for how-tos. So it really also depends on the niche and the topics you cover. But reviews, for the most part, do really well. I love reviews for my own sites. Yeah, they convert well, right? But I hated doing reviews for content builds because they are time-consuming compared to blog posts. But that's just me. Yeah, Chris never wanted to do tutorials or reviews. It was all blog posts. No, I love you. I have holes in some of my shirts for that reason. Yeah, well, I've got holes all over me because of that reason. I don't think there's a... Oh, she even drew blood. God damn it, cat. That stung. Not as bad as yesterday's, though, when she fish hooked my leg. Cats, not shotguns. Yeah, I figured as much. We weren't on getting shot by people. Love Jabooey. Okay, what else are we covering? Okay, shared Creative Sanctuary. Oh, creative things. I got a lot of creative things in the works. I was thinking about doing some skits, and I think I got a couple of good ideas. And I hope they don't suck. That's the hard part about doing the creative channel. Once I get Despair moved over and start writing Despair again, I also wanted to do more acting and stuff. And I don't know if I'm really that good, really, to be honest. But some of my parodies were quite a hit with my family. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm kind of excited because it'll be something different. I don't have to worry about being professional, and I could just be myself. My cat clawed me in the face. Ooh, once Where's my ASMR video? That's going to have to go on the creative channel, which is probably a good thing that I made that. But the ASMR ones I'm going to do are, I don't even subscribe to that channel. Why am I getting notifications for it? I don't even know what channel that is. God, fucking YouTube. There's something seriously wrong with YouTube lately. The ASMR video that I had planned out would take me maybe an hour to whip out. So I'm looking forward to doing those on the creative channel. So as soon as I get Despair moved over and start getting it going again, then I can do some of my other stuff, because I really liked where the story was going and I want to get back to it. But the ASMR video will come. It'll be unique, I promise. It'll be worth the wait. It's not on the scale that Scully does, but I think you'll enjoy it. I know I will. What is this creative channel? Okay, so I announced it on WriterSanctuary's Discord. I sent out a blog post that had the link in twice the last couple of days, and I mentioned it in the video today at least twice, and you're still asking? Do you not read anything? Pow! I just subbed. The creative channel will be fun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it depends on how the live streams, or not live streams, the podcast goes on Fridays. I'm wondering if maybe we could try something creative on Creative Sanctuary. Not necessarily a podcast, but more of just, I don't know, we could probably come up with a skit. I think it would be fun. Or you can do the artwork and we can come up with a story. Oh, that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? If anybody hasn't seen Chris's blog yet, you gotta take a look at it. I love how he does his pictures on his blog when he does them. I wish I could do that, but no, I have to stick to free platforms like Pixabay or Pexels, or create my own screenshots. I'm a graphic designer. I don't know why. I just don't have time to do it. I went to school for graphic design. It was on the dean's list twice. I had a 3.8 grade point average. Well, okay, okay, shut up, Michael. Okay, well, if I shut up, then the stream would be quiet. No, but I did announce it in like 3 emails in the last couple of days. So, and no, to be honest, I don't read your blog posts. See, but I come for your live streams every week and talk to you directly on Discord. Well, that's true. I guess there's only so much of me you can handle. That's fine. That's okay. Like I said, I'm an acquired taste. Actually, I'm pretty decent, so you ought to catch me when I'm really drunk. Ahem. What? Did I miss something? What are you ahemming? Did you write something? Sub 2, I have to wonder what happens with that account. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for it. I gotta figure out a new header, but yeah, this is a placeholder. So it's going to be a lot different than WriterSanctuary. I'm not gonna tether myself to being professional on it. Well, outside of being creative. I'm gonna just be more fun, the more fun person that I want to be. That will probably offend a lot of people. But who cares? I've got a handful of subscribers. That's all that matters. That damn lag though. Never mind. Yeah, right? I don't get it. Like, there's such a huge, massive delay between me and YouTube. Like with Twitch, there's a delay, but it's only like 5 seconds. So I don't know. I don't know what YouTube's issue is. I think it's just YouTube's too big, and it seems like YouTube is more worried about features and functionality for the top 1% of creators than they are about fixing the shit that's broke. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, how about you don't worry about giving me these cool tools? That would be cool. How about you fix the thing that's causing me an issue, though? That would be great. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a small creator complaining. At any rate, why are you frowny face? Why didn't I say anything rude? When I come to your life? No. Was it because I said that you can only take so much of me? You gotta disagree? No, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I even put it on the Discord, so I don't know why you didn't see that link. Didn't I? I swear I did. Maybe I put it on... No, it's right there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why you didn't see it. At any rate, I think the creative channel is going to be fun. As soon as I get Discord or Despair moved over, because I have to download each episode of Despair, download the thumbnail, and then re-upload it to the new channel using the keywords and description and all that. I have to set all that up and then go back to WriterSanctuary, stick the video in private when that one goes live. So it's kind of, there's a lot of back and forth. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I have to do it 9 more times. So I don't follow the WriterSanctuary Discord group. You're in it. You commented on Chris's Fireball. We even have a new user, Sarah N. I wonder if she's on, if she comes on the live stream. I think I've seen her a couple times in live though. That's still. Anywho, where was I? Yeah, okay, so let's work out the podcast stuff because I really want to do that. So we might start doing a live show on Friday nights too. So I think the idea is for us to do a podcast live on YouTube and then convert that to an audio file and stick it up on a podcast server after the fact. And then Chris is going to edit it down, I guess, if you wanted to do that still. I can make you a manager of WriterSanctuary. And that way you can edit videos. Just don't delete any. Well, it's not you, Michael. There's only so much info I can handle, period. Yeah, it happens. I know. I'm just giving you shit. Don't worry about it. I'll message you privately. I don't care about the group. Fuck the group. That's fine. I'm just teasing. I know that it's overload. Sometimes when I'm writing it throughout the week, even I think it's an information overload. But the only ones who get all of the posts that I create all week long are those with paying memberships to buy me a coffee. Everybody else, it's tiered. So like Fridays are for public. So even my followers get those posts. So sometimes I feel like I'm sending too much out, but every level has a different level of being able to read certain stuff. Sure, I can rip out some clips from the podcast video. Cool, maybe that'll help. So okay, what we'll do that. I'll set you up as a manager. I'll try to remember to do that, and then that way you can do clips for a video. I'll try to figure out some kind of compensation. I pay my writer for Practically Living Green. I'm sure I can probably squeeze out a few bucks, especially if we actually get things going. That'd be great. So you want to shoot for this coming Friday night for a live stream? I have nothing planned, so if you have it open, fuck it, why not? We'll shoot for... Okay, so if I go from 6 to 7, that's going to be right after I eat dinner. I should be okay to do that. Then I still have time to unwind. Or 7 to 8. What would be better for you? So should I retract my membership? Honestly, I think it's too much for me. I gave it to you for free if you want to get rid of it. Or I think you can unsubscribe to the mailing list. Go into any one of the messages and see if you can just unsubscribe to it. I deleted it. Yeah, just see if you can unsubscribe. Makes me feel bad because I'm losing subscribers. Well, don't buy me a coffee. It's all good. Oh. Where was I? Oh, okay. Because I have 3 points left to go. We're an hour into show. Going to try to add more enthusiasm to my videos. I'm kind of blah. I kind of talked about this earlier. I tried unsubscribing multiple times, but it didn't work. Huh. Oh shit. I don't know if it's maybe I should stop sending them out in emails and just leaving them on accessible on the website. Sometimes I get replies from people, so I think Joanna actually replied to a couple of them, and then Queen Adams. I haven't seen Queen Adams on a live show for a while, so I wonder if everything's okay with her. Please don't take it personally, Michael. Oh, I won't. It's okay. I know you don't like me that much. No, I'm kidding. Oh, we still have a few people on here. What start time should we try for weekly Friday night live stream podcast? Anyone? Oh, that's good. Yeah. Since there's people here, so we're trying to debate on when would be a good time to do a live stream, and then we're going to turn it into a podcast on Friday nights. It'll be way more kind of relaxed like this one is. So what would be a good time? Like 7 to 8 or 7 to 9. Well, 7 to 8. I don't know how long Chris can stay open, but like tonight's live stream, it is 8:11 right now. I usually start at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. So I haven't seen Scully either. Yeah, Scully hasn't been stopped by. So I finished my live stream on Twitch. I get over, I finally get over back to YouTube, jump into his channel, got to watch the last 5 seconds of his show. Like, damn it. How would the Friday live stream be different from this one? It'll be me and Chris doing a podcast and essentially drinking and talking shit. So instead of just one drunken asshole, there'll be two. Crickets, everyone has a life on Friday night, just you and me, buddy, right? No one gives a shit. And I didn't see Linda Ray today, but it is Memorial Day, so I'm not too worried about it. I hung out with them on their live stream on Wednesday. That was pretty fun. Hey, it's Memorial Day. I can't really complain. We peaked out at 9 viewers at one point, so I'm thinking, whatever's best for you, man. As long as I can get my dinner done by 5, or I eat at 5. I'm on a schedule because I am hypoglycemic, and so as long as I eat my dinner before, I'm good. I might join in if I have nothing else to do. No, yeah. See, everybody has a life on Friday nights. What platform is the podcast on? We don't know yet. That's what I'm working on this week. Never set one up before, so this is going to be kind of a fun experiment. Will you get even more drunk on the Friday live stream? That would be a great incentive. I don't know, because there's been nights where I drank a little bit too much on this live stream. Like, I would love another glass of Drambuie, but I know that will tear me up. Scotch. I've never done a podcast before, Ron, so I know how to add one to WordPress. I just never set one up before. So this is going to be new, especially for me. Uncharted waters, but I think it'll be great, especially since I am great if I can feed off somebody. I try to be entertaining as I can, and that's part of why I drink, is because I'm entertaining when I drink. But I work better if I'm part of a team. And so, like with Chris in the mix, it's just going to be fun. So should we just do it on this channel since there's an audience already? I would. Well, I think that's probably, I think that's what I sent to the email this morning, was probably, let's start off with WriterSanctuary, because we do have people that may be interested already in it. So it's not going to be just us talking. Diana might show up if she has nothing to do. So at least we'll have one viewer. Maybe I'll talk my daughter into watching for the first few shows. Send us some questions that aren't related to alien contact. As far as the recordings, I've uploaded to Anchor, and they shoot it out to a bunch of different platforms from there. Cool. Michael, you are entertaining as you are. I don't know. Like, there was one time a few days ago, I was thinking, I am a completely different person on a live stream than I am in a video. And I don't know why. Like when I hit record for the video, it becomes stick up the ass wearing a tie, almost Mormon performance. It's just I don't know why. But on a live stream, I get liquored up. We have fun. I loosen up. Maybe I would drink more before my shows or before the videos, but I record them at 10 in the morning, so it's probably not good to get liquored up by 10:30. But I'm trying. And that's one of the things I want to talk about is trying to add more enthusiasm to my videos. I can't be hyperactive 20-year-old shooting for the 10-year-old army. Like there's so many YouTubers out there that are just spazzes, and then I guess it's just the age of me. I'm Generation X. All I want to do is backhand some of these kids, but you know they're killing it. So I need to be more excited, I guess. How does someone who doesn't sleep get excited? I haven't slept since 1998. That's not an exaggeration either. Wait, Chris will talk on the Friday one. I want to hear him. Yes, Chris will be there. It's a podcast, so it's going to be the two of us. Also, like I told you, I'm open to being interviewed. Yes, and I would love to interview. I'm also trying to get another YouTuber who outgrew me, and she did an interview on me recently. And I'm trying to get her scheduled so we can do an interview with her. So I don't want to say who it is, and I don't want to jinx it, but I would love to. I would love to have her on the live show, so don't get too excited, Doc. I am pretty boring in a live environment, but maybe if I get liquored up, it'll be okay. No, see, can I join the live stream? Okay, hold on. You made a whole video on the importance of sleep, right? Not just a video. I've done 3 videos and 5 blog posts on sleep, and I'm having the hardest time. Like my bed is hard as a rock. I'm constantly stressed out. She outgrew you? Blasphemy. Oh yeah, she blew past me like wicked fast. Like before I was 800 subscribers ahead of her. Now I think she's like in multiple thousands. It's like blam. And we're in the same industry. So that goes to show that when you're boring as fuck, no one wants to watch. But yeah, I do. I need to sleep so bad. I need to start drinking more tea. My sleepy time tea puts me out. Oh, I took a Benadryl the other night. Holy shit. Knocked me right the fuck out. I hate that though, because I woke up all groggy because I took it way too late. But yeah, don't, Chris, Mr. being pretty boring. I thought, if you guys want to see Chris, we did a live stream. Hey, how about this? Since you're here, bitch, I'm going to find the live stream that you're in. Because I did an interview with Chris a while ago, and I don't know why we haven't done one since. Because that was a lot of fun. We had a good time. There it is. We had a good time that night. Copy. And with me and Chris. Haha. I don't know if she did an interview of you. Yes. But no one would probably. No one would what? I think maybe I skipped something. But yeah, she did an interview of me recently for her blog. I don't know if she published it yet, but it says as soon as she does, I'm going to link to it and I'm going to promote it all over the place because I think she does an amazing job. She does great work, and I'm a bit of a fan. But she's awesome. Who is this lady who outgrew you? I don't want to say yet because I don't want to jinx it. But she's amazing. She has a YouTube channel. She has a professional business. She teaches. She does great. So, did you just call someone the B word? No. Oh, I called Chris a bitch. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Because I said, ha ha ha, bitch. So Chris, yeah, I called Chris a bitch. No. If I wasn't demonetized, I would be now. Oh, what the hell? It doesn't matter. I don't know. I think I rewatched that old one a while back, and I stand by my original statement. Oh no, we did great. That was such a fun night. No one would know she did the interview. If I told you her name, she would, or you would. It wasn't really an interview. It was one of those. She wanted to write a blog post about me, so she sent me a bunch of questions, and so I answered. And she said that was great. That was awesome. So I'm just waiting to find out if she ever published it. So, but I don't want to jinx it. So Friday nights will be just fine. We are just two wild and crazy guys, right? No one in this group would get that reference. I don't know. I think Ron's pretty close to being our age. So does that make me? I'm Steve Martin. I like old Steve Martin stuff. So, yeah, I think we did great. And that was more of an interview. That wasn't just us bullshitting. So we'll need to come up with topics. I think, okay, we're going to do this. Get Discord. I don't know. I can't remember if you got a new laptop or not, but Discord should run on Chrome if you don't. Or you can run it off your phone. Sorry, we are too damn old, right? Oh, there's times where I bring up, like, I make a joke and Diana is like, she doesn't get it because, like, it was something that was 40 years ago. So she doesn't know what I just said. So it happens. But, yeah, I think we'll do great. I gotta change your. You don't have the .org anymore, do you? You have the .com. I'll update that. Bam. I did. I understood that reference. Get that reference there? Yes, I did. Except no one was talking about flying monkeys. I'm good. I watch too much movies. I grammar properly. Okay, so let's make that the plan. Decide on what you want to use. I'm good with anything. Google Meet works fairly well for everything I've ever done. I prefer Discord, but on a Friday night, I don't know if there'll be that much lag. We use Discord on Colorado Plays for just about everything. So, and since you already have, obviously you have access to Discord, so we'll probably do it that way. But I don't know if Discord does video, and if we're going to do a podcast live on Fridays, then maybe it'd be better if we did a video part. So probably Google Meet. I did also because I have much cleaner mind than you. Yeah, so you say, but it's the ones that are, it's the quiet ones you have to worry about. Yeah, they're quiet on the outside, but in the closet there's whips and chains. Cattle prods. So we'll plan on that. Let's email me. We'll figure something out on what would be the best platform for you. So yep, HP laptop with Chrome, nice. But we need to do a practice run because I never did it with this setup. Okay. So I might have time open tomorrow. Maybe we can do a practice live stream for the shits and giggles of it. Not that anybody would really notice. Everybody's so trained to be here on a Monday. I don't think anybody would know to be here on a Tuesday. Hey, yeah, let's. Oh shit, no, because I want to be on Twitch at 7. Because I do. I'm trying to build up my gaming channel to help charities. I do a lot of charity stuff for Extra Life. So maybe let's do practice run on Wednesday. Yeah, of all people. Exactly. That's, I catch that reference. Oh, how have you been liking my Crossing Colorado videos lately? I didn't do on Sunday because I decided to start over. I'll explain it on Sunday. Hey, KDC Kicks Butt, how's it going, buddy? But I've been adding a lot of B-roll to it, and I'm a big fan of Deadpool and everything Marvel. So, yeah. And Hancock. That last Hancock reference was awesome. It fit perfectly. Happy holiday, everyone. Happy holiday, KDC. I've always been weird about saying happy holiday or happy Memorial Day, because technically Memorial Day is to remember those who have fallen, who have given their lives to give us the opportunities for what we have. So all the men and women who gave their lives so that we could bitch about YouTube, so that we could blog, so that we have all the freedoms we enjoy. And so I've always felt weird about saying Happy Memorial Day because it's kind of a somber day, but that's just me. I'm a little weird that way. But anyway, KDC, I hope you have a great Memorial Day. And yeah, you missed it because somebody almost made me cry. Oh, TikTok. TikTok broke my heart earlier. We'll email and set it. We'll email and set it the practice run, but we should be good to go for Friday. Yeah, so let's set up a practice. Let's do a practice live stream on a Wednesday. I don't have anything going Wednesday. So, Michael, how do you know I'm quiet? Right. I'm trying to be good. I wouldn't. See, you're opening the door to all kinds of badness. I'm not trying to be good. But you have that librarian look to you, but I bet you're the type of woman who probably has cleats under her bed. I spent time with family. We had a grill out, and I got fat. I got fat a long time ago. And I'll explain it on Crossing Colorado's video on Sunday, but I'm actually doing really good this week. I'm pretty excited. And I think I finally got my groove. So that's going to be fun. And I've also got some fun videos planned for Crossing Colorado this week. That's only going to be like a minute long, not even that. Like tomorrow's is going to be, I think tomorrow's is going to be funny as hell, but I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it. But hey, I don't care. So, what's a cleat? Cleats are, I don't have my golf cleats in here. Cleats are shoes that have spikes on the bottom of them so you stick to the ground. When you're golfing, it helps you stabilize your stance. If you're playing football, it helps you grip the ground so you can actually run without twisting your ankle. Same with baseball. But essentially, it's shoes with spikes. I speak of the good English in the chatty. Right? I don't know. I knew what you were saying. It threw me off at first. We'll email and set it the practice run. You forgot up. I regularly get mistaken for a librarian. I bet. Soccer shoes. Yeah, soccer shoes. There you go. KDC got it. Soccer shoes have cleats. If my golf cleats were in the closet in the other room, I'd grab them for you and show you. And they're pretty cool. They have like spikes at the bottom. Well, I hate golf, so why would I have shoes like that? It was a dirty joke that you could use cleats for other things other than sports. Sorry, it didn't land. That's what happens when we try to be a comedian. Would it be better if I said that you had no, because you get confused by that one too. God, I'm old. How about a stirrup and saddles in the closet? She looks like a librarian, but she has a trapeze hookup. No, okay, okay. That'd be nice. Anywho, all right, it is 8:30. I think we're gonna call it. I don't know if anybody has any. Oh, I didn't even cover the rest of my shit. Let me go over the last of my stuff before I call it a night. Okay, I did other creative things, and then we're doing the podcast thing. We're gonna do a live. I think we're gonna do a live test drive on Wednesday, just to make sure Chris's stuff is working. So if anybody's interested in that, I'll set the live on Wednesday morning. So hopefully people get a reminder to set up for that if you want to see. But we need Sam in here badly. Yeah, we do. She's the one that tells me, okay, you've had enough, get off. So I'm wrapping it up. So I'm a closet goth. I don't know. There's a goth writer on Twitter that I'm totally infatuated with. Okay. Anyway, going to add more enthusiasm to my videos. Kinda. I'm gonna try. I don't know how that's gonna work. Do you know what is ironic? I'm funnier when I'm not trying to be funny. Yeah, oh, that's how it always works. It's always better when you're not trying. When you try too hard, it doesn't come out right. It doesn't land off the time, or most of the time, and then it just falls flat. So that's why I try not to be funny. But if I'm trying to make a joke that I think somebody's going to get, but they're too young to get the reference, then it kind of sucks. So, oh well. Also, I don't like the quiet jokes because it alludes to school shooters. Oh, for fuck's sakes. It didn't before the year 2000. Let's just put it that way. That's a big difference between our generation. And I was a quiet one in school. I wasn't a school shooter. I adapted. I did a goth cosplay in a graveyard once, and it was awesome. Awesome. Fun. I used to walk around the graveyard in Ogden. There was this one grave that was rumored to be the witch's grave. I think every graveyard has one of those. And if you drive around one statue in the middle of the night, eventually his head will start following you. Yeah. But we do have headstones there from the early 1800s, which is kind of spooky, but it's really cool. I'm not making that up. Oh no, I believe you. We did all kinds of stupid shit in the graveyard. Never broke a headstone though. That's disrespectful. And one of my friends did, and I got super pissed at him. It was so wrong. I hate when people break headstones. It just drives me nuts. Okay, enthusiasm to my videos. I keep getting sidetracked. I know who I am, but I don't like it when other people point it out. Oh, well, sorry. It was a joke that you're taking way too seriously. Relax. Drink some more. Have some Coke. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's about it. Trying to have more enthusiasm for my videos. That would be good stuff. A good step in the right direction. Does anybody have any questions, comments, and concerns before we call it a night? Other than, what's a cleat? Goth cosplay. I haven't done that. I was quiet in school too. In a room full of loud people, I'm still the quietest person. I prefer not to talk when others are loud. I'm the exact same way. I am completely different on camera than I am in real life. In real life, I'm an incredibly shy person. I don't go out of my way to be noticed. I'm a watcher. I like to watch and observe. And I don't know, because ever since I started doing YouTube videos, like when I was out to WordCamp, it really opened me up because I thought I was going to freeze up when there's 400 people there asking questions, and something clicked and the professionalism in me took over and I was hammering shit out. But like if I go on a date, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I haven't dated in, well, let's see, I have my last girlfriend, broke up with her at the end of 2019. And even then, we only went out like a couple of times as an actual date. So I'm kind of worried about dating nowadays. No, Michael, it's a childhood issue and really sensitive topic for me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. I get that. It's like the topic I brought up earlier was quite sensitive to me. So I will respect that. So nobody called Diana quiet anymore. We'll just call her a librarian. Oh, anywho, being quiet in school. Yeah, I was always a quiet one. I was an observer. I need to go out on a date. Yeah, me too. But I'm not desperate. I'm not my brother. It is kind of a bummer that like all the online sites I've been trying just aren't panning out. Okay, Cupid, no. Zoosk, Bumble, one person liked me out of 350 swipes, never replied back. Okay, Cupid, I was talking with this chick for about a week, and then all of a sudden nothing, so she ghosted me. Probably got a better offer. Zoosk was a ripoff of $65, and Match wants me to pay $500 for 6 months. I'm like, no. Dating online is like playing, is gambling, because you are not guaranteed that you're going to win. So you're tossing out all this money in the hopes that you'll land a jackpot. Well, I'd rather go to Blackhawk. Sorry. Oh, Blackhawk is Colorado's version of Vegas. It's much smaller. And so yeah, I'm not a big fan of online dating at the moment. But I'm not depressed about it though, because I really don't need anybody in my life. It would be nice, but I'm successful without it. I have my own house. I have too many cats. I have my girls here all summer. I'm good. So, yeah. Michael, give me dating advice? Yeah. Do you think it's allowed? Do you think it's shallow to have a type and go after women who look and speak a certain way? No. Everybody has their cup of tea. Everybody has their attractions. I have a huge thing for Italian and Russian accents, but I'm not going to limit myself. But no, don't feel bad for it. That's what you want. Is that what you're looking for? Then that's your preference. You're not shallow. I don't think it's being I'm trying. It's not racist. I don't think it's. I can't think of the word. It's not shallow. It's just that you have a preference. That's what you like. End of story. People accept introverts, but they don't accept quiet people. Oh my God, Nevin, drop it. Okay, so she's an introvert librarian. Is that better? To me, quiet is like a 4-letter word, which is weird because I'm quiet. I am. It's not necessarily being an introvert either. When I'm out in public, I rarely say anything until something really piques my interest. But for the most part, I'd rather watch. I'm an observer. I like watching. I'm a people watcher because sometimes you can come across some interesting stories. That's for damn sure. Stuff you can't catch on Netflix. But yeah, KDC, no, it's not shallow at all. Like if you had an interest in one-legged blonde women who weighed 100 pounds, that is your preference. It has nothing to do with being shallow. Be kind of fun to take her out on Halloween, though. She can go as a pirate. But still, no, that's not shallow. Sorry. Like, oh. Nah. That's just how the world works. Sorry. Anywho, well, you don't understand it, Michael, because you haven't had my experiences. That's true. You're right about that. So it could be, yeah, that could be triggering, and that's fine. And I know I tease, but if you don't want me, I'm not going to call you quiet anymore. I respect that. I will call you an introvert and a librarian, because you do. You have that cute librarian look to you. I don't know. Maybe I just like librarians. That's my type. Librarians. That's probably Sam telling me to get off. How much you want to bet? Nope, that's from Alyssa. What does Alyssa want? Oh. So my it's going to be covered in glitter. That's awesome. Max. That is a pretty girl. Hey. Pretty girl. Max. Anywho, LMAO, I just might. I like cute librarian. There you go. You're my cute librarian. Is that better? Carrie Fisher. Oh, I had a huge thing for Carrie Fisher. Reply to, there's always one out there for you. Her answer, maybe not so much. Yeah. I love foreign accents too. Awesome. Yes. Russian, and a Russian woman can tell me that I smell like burning dog shit. As long as she said it in Russian, I would get turned on. That's your type, Michael? Awesome. I don't think Michael has a type, to be honest. Alive. I have a thing for redheads, but that's, you know, that's not a prerequisite. I focus more on how somebody makes me feel when I'm with them, or if they are accepting of my many quirks, or how she smells. And I really don't have a type or a preference, a staunch preference, because I would love for certain things to be a certain way, but if you spend all your time looking for Miss Right, who knows what kind of stuff you're going to miss in the meantime. That's one of my answers to, do you think waiting for a soulmate is right or wrong? I'm like, well, if you're waiting for a soulmate, then you're going to be missing all kinds of opportunities that might jump out in front of you. So no, I don't wait for that absolute perfect person, because she doesn't exist. Look for somebody who makes you feel like climbing a flagpole naked and screaming to the top of the world. That's what I want. Doesn't matter if she has red head, brown head, bald. Just really depends on how she makes you feel. So, another great attitude, Michael? Well, thank you. I'm full of great attitudes. I just have a funny way of showing it. Huh, not always straightforward and blunt. Well, usually am, which is why I'm single. Anywho, that's for Carrie Fisher. Yeah, I had a huge crush on Carrie Fisher. I was so heartbroken when she died. You're so romantic. I try. True, gotta have someone who loves you for you. Exactly. I'd recommend Googling Steve Pavlina partial match and read the blog posts that come up on his site. Okay, now out of pure morbid curiosity, I'm gonna have to copy and paste that, because there's no way in God's green earth I'm gonna remember how to spell that. Max, I'm trying to tap my keyboard. Oh, don't mess with the microphone. God, you're so demanding. Oh, you even got a quote. Damn it, cat. Partial match relapsing. Do partial matches still tempt you? I'll take a look. But if it's one of those weird cult sites that make me want to buy shoes and put a blanket over my head and commit suicide so I can jump on the back of some spaceship that's supposed to be behind a comet, then I'm going to be very disappointed in you. So what do you think my type is? Taken. I don't know. You are quite picky, so I don't know what your type is, to be honest. Aside from all the people you ever brought up to me were inaccessible, so maybe that might. I don't want to sound rude, but maybe that might be more of a mental issue, because all the men you bring up to me when we're chatting are unavailable. So I'm wondering if maybe there's something to that. I'm not trying to be rude. I promise. But there are instances of that happening. So another to put on a t-shirt. Climb a flagpole naked. Hey, actually, I'm getting my I want to write shit. I just want to write shit shirt. Should be done soon. So when we're done with that, we'll show it. And so if you guys want to buy one, we'll probably make them. They're handcrafted, so it's going to be cool. I'm excited for it. But yeah, climb a flagpole naked. I might have to do that one. 1s and 10s is another good post of his. Okay, well, I will check out his blog. But he doesn't do pretty links. So I can see all the dates on his posts. I just wrote a blog post about that, so it's like jumping out at me now. Girl, ow! Girl, you make me want to climb a flagpole naked. Yeah. Best pickup line, right? I like skinny guys who are good with computers. I don't know, that one guy that one that I saw, I'm telling you, that was the I can't remember how I worded it, but it's pretty much exactly what I thought. Oh, 1s to 10s. There it is right there. I liked this guy before I knew he was taken though. Yeah. But it's funny how you're attracted to those ones though. So I wonder if subconsciously you know they're taken. Will you stop? Weirdo. Subconsciously you know they're taken, and so you do that. I want to buy that shirt. Yeah, I will. Will you stop? I will make a note of that. Maybe we can see if my shirt designer can come up with something spiffy for it. You should see. Oh, I don't know if you were here last week, but Sam. Was it last week or the week before when Sam was wearing the dragon hoodie and it's glow-in-the-dark wings that are on the back of it? They did that by hand, so that was pretty cool. So I'm hoping they can come up with something awesome for this. So I'll send this to Alyssa and see if she can make me that shirt too. Oh, see, now we need... Oh, what we could do... I wonder if Chris can make me a picture of that. Let me a flagpole naked. You don't need your junk hanging out, but you know, you're a cartoonist, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, I want to buy the shirt. Yep, too bad with Carrie. Yeah, a number for sure, and a real character. I liked everything she was ever in. She was an awesome person all around. She was also a call-in screenplay fixer. Wrote scripts. Yeah, she was talented. Maybe Diana is a fan of Silicon Valley. I've never seen the show. I haven't either. But yeah, Carrie Fisher, Robin Williams, and George Carlin. That was my three that did it for me this century. Yeah. I'm a sucker for women with green eyes. Oh yeah, green eyes and red hair. Dip them like an Oreo. Sorry, I've never seen it either. Not sure if it's still on. Silicon Valley. Fuck, you know what? I think they had their last season recently. It was on HBO. God, my cat is such a fat ass. So she just spent the time here opening up this. We had what are they called? Croissants filled with strawberry jelly, and they gave me the last one, so I had the tray in here. And I was going to throw it away, and I haven't yet. And so Max spent the last 10 minutes getting the package open so she can lick the powdered sugar off it. God, fucking badass. KBC, here comes a Big Trouble reference. Oh, I met this African woman. Yeah, green eyes. I'm telling you. I met this African woman with green eyes and a red velvet dress. Ooh, absolutely beautiful. Too bad I was working at the time. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's some. Green eyes and red velvet dress. That's the stuff dreams are made of. Sigh, you're right, Michael. Maybe it's because I hate myself. I don't know why I do, though. No, I wouldn't say you hate yourself. Holy crap, take the whole... That was a leap. Did I say anything about hating yourself? No, I'm just saying, maybe there's something about you being attracted to people who are taken. Maybe, I don't know how your relationship well, not to sound too psychological, but maybe your relationship with your father. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just saying that some people have an affinity for being attracted to people who are unavailable. And not just being with a girlfriend. There's people you told me that you liked that were way, way unavailable to you. So I'm not saying that you hate yourself. I'm saying maybe there's something to it. I'm not trying to scare anything. I'm just saying. I know people who are like my brother. My brother is attracted to psychos. And he's dated some major psychos. He can't live without him. And I, for the life of me, have no idea why. His mom is great. he likes crazy. So maybe that's your cup of tea. I don't know. But I think I said too much and stuck my foot in my mouth. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. It's just, I don't know. You need to look for somebody who's available to you, instead of just dreaming about somebody who's outside the window. Well, what am I supposed to do about it, Michael? I can't help who I'm attracted to. Well, you can't help who you're attracted to initially, but you can change how you approach it. So I agree. There's people I've been attracted to that I really shouldn't be attracted to, but you just gotta move on. You gotta figure out a way to adapt. Michael, a random offbeat question. That's okay. This is a night of offbeat questions. Is marijuana legal in the state you are in? Yes, it is. And if it was, would you use it? No. And not because I'm anti-drug. It's legal here. It's been legal here in Colorado for the last couple of years. And it's funny because everybody was against it. Well, not everybody, but all these people were against it, thinking that there's going to be so many more DUIs on the road and someone's going to get so many car accidents and the arrests are going to go up. None of that happened. In fact, here's a statistic for you. The first year marijuana was legal in Colorado, DUIs across the board went down for the first time ever. That's including alcohol DUIs. So it seems people were more relaxed and never left the house. And it brought in a little over $7 million in taxes the first year. So I don't use it simply because I can't. I get sick to my stomach. Last time I tried smoking weed, I about yacked all over my friend's floor. I can't stand the smell of it. I can't handle it. So I am pro marijuana because it does a lot of good. My dad uses it for pain relief. He's in a bad way. So the marijuana helps him keep his appetite up and helps him keep his weight on. It helps with his pain, and if it's good for him. And so I'm pro marijuana. I just can't smoke it. So kind of a bummer. But hey, at least I have Drambuie. Jennifer with your orange hair, Jennifer with your green eyes, Jennifer in your dress of deepest purple. Where are you tonight? Eurythmics. Hey. Eurythmics lyrics. Look at you, Joel. I was attracted to my Ukrainian coworker who was taken. Oh God, I can relate to that. I had a Ukrainian coworker too. And she was married, which was a bummer because gosh, she was beautiful. Mainly because she kept making moves on me. Uh-oh. However, I took your advice, Michael, and stepped away from that situation. Oh yeah, that is a bad thing waiting to happen. If she's got a boyfriend, never rub another man rhubarb. Wait for their relationship. If it goes south, then you have an opening. But until then, no. You never know the amount of damage you can do by inadvertently accepting stuff like that. So, I don't know. I am pale with dark curly hair and dark eyes. People think I'm from another country. No, you are definitely north central appearance. I don't want to dox you or anything, but I think you look exactly from where you're from. So, but then I've met all kinds of people from all over the world. So I get catcalled everywhere I go. Guys always compliment me on my butt. Well, I haven't seen your butt, but I have seen some awesome pictures, like that one picture you have, like I keep bringing it up, of you, your head tilt down and you have your long hair. You look like Ziva David. And I love Ziva David on, oh my God. Gives us rules. I got the coffee cup right there. See it? NCIS. There was one scene where she kind of looked the same, had the same facial expression. And that right there, that is my favorite picture of you. I think you look great in that picture. So, and actually, I like your smile in general. You are cute. So, I can see that happening. I don't get catcalled as much anymore. But then again, I gained 80 pounds and got old. I remember when I first moved to Colorado, I got my butt pinched twice while at the New Year's Eve on 2001. And back then it was a compliment. Nowadays people are probably too afraid to do that because you call them out on social media and call them sexist and rape and shit. So the world has gone crazy. So I guess no one's going to pinch my butt ever again. You know, Michael, I have a nice butt. Well, there you go. That's something. I'm a butt and leg man. Ukrainian girls make me sing and shout. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Don't worry, Michael. I'll compliment you on your butt. You haven't seen my butt. No one's seen my butt. Sam says I don't have a butt. I used to have a fat butt, but then I lost 80 pounds and now it's gone. I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm going to look awesome by the summer. By the end of it. God, I keep getting a late start. Again, that's a Sunday video, but I'm not a feminist, so I won't do that. Well, what, pinch my butt? I don't know how that conversation came about. Anywho, so it's almost 9. I think we're going to call it a night. Kind of bummed out though because KDC and Philip came in a little bit late, but as for to finish off your question, Philip, no, I can't. Besides, I've never been a big fan of doing drugs in the first place. Like, I drink. I have drank more in the last year than I have in the last 10, but I've never been one to really get into drugs because I don't like losing control. I like to be sober and aware of my situation and being able to think myself out of trouble. So even if I went out to parties and stuff, I would make sure that I tried to keep a clean head because you never know when shit's going to go south. And so, especially from where I'm from. And so I try to keep as much of myself collected as possible. And now with the marijuana stuff, it's kind of a bummer. I just can't handle it anymore. I don't know if it's from getting old or what, but alcohol is a drug though. Yeah, I guess in a way. Both my grandfathers died from alcoholism. My grandpa Rockbank was terminally ill and he stopped drinking, but then my grandma died from pancreatic cancer and then he finished himself off. My grandpa Helms had like 7 strokes and it finally got him. So alcoholism does kind of run in my family, but I'm fairly good at reeling it back. And so I'm not really too worried about alcohol. But when it comes to like weed, I tried crank once. I think I did heroin a long time ago. I didn't shoot it though. I can't stand needles. Never could. I've tried quite a few drugs, but I've never really got into any. So I'm kind of glad though. Some drugs out there will fuck you up. Alcohol is a biblical drug. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't really necessarily call alcohol and like tobacco. People say tobacco is a drug too, and I guess it's a narcotic, but it's not on the same level as like meth. That's like when I think of a drug, I'm thinking of meth, cocaine, stuff that'll kill you quicker. But like marijuana, I really don't see marijuana as being like a harsh drug. It's a plant that you smoke. It's not man-made. It's natural. Nothing goes into it. You just grow it and pluck it. And if you're really good at plucking it, you can make a lot of money. Her head's in my arm here. Okay, what do you think, Max? Should we call it the only thing Michael loves more than alcohol is peanut butter? Ah, there you go. KDC knows me well. Yes, peanut butter. Peanut butter whiskey. I don't know, have you been here when I was drinking peanut butter whiskey? That shit's good. But yeah, I'm a big fan of peanut butter. Can't you tell? Peanut butter has a lot of calories in it. But I love peanut butter. Anywho, I think we're going to call it. It's 9 o'clock. if anybody, let's see, if does anybody have any more questions, comments, or concerns that I can answer real quick, I am more than happy to stay on and answer anything you guys need. Michael, did you see my comment? Oh, you know what? I think I skipped it. Sometimes I'm confused though. Doesn't having a big butt mean you are overweight? No, not necessarily. I have seen a lot of women that weren't overweight that have some junk in the trunk. It's kind of trunk space you want in a late model, but not necessarily fat. So people are built differently. It really depends on genetics and how they move and how they sit. And I mean, there's a lot of things that go into what you look like physically. Obviously, physical is apparent. So that was stupid. There's a lot of things that go into how you develop physically. There you go. But yeah, just having a big butt doesn't mean you're overweight. That's the kind of drunk space you want in a late model. That's another one of my favorite movies. Huh. Ira. Okay. Yeah, so if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, like I said, I'm more than happy to stay on and answer anything you guys have. But I think let's do a wrap up. YouTube's still bending me over a table because I have no idea why my videos aren't being shown on my channel. You're so wise. I try to be. So my daughter and her friend called me Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. But yeah, wisdom comes with age. I've done a lot of stupid shit. I've learned a lot. So do as I say, not as I do. I lost a lot of weight, still have a big butt. Yeah, see? My dad had a big butt too. I think it's genetics. Exactly. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Okay, Diana, I'm noticing a lag too. I can't even type quiet properly. Please tell me that was on purpose. Quite. Oh, not quite. Oh, I can't read for shit. Okay, I need new glasses. I already established that. Max, will you make up your mind? I'm sorry. Yeah, I have no idea why there's such a lag on YouTube. I don't even have one set, so I think it might have something to do with why my streams aren't being shown on the channel until they're live. And I don't even think it's being shown on the channel now. Let me see. That's not my channel. This one is. I've been on too long. Sam would have kicked me off by now. Oh, shit. That was not what I wanted to do. Channel. Oh, see, yeah, see, on the channel it shows that I'm live. In fact, it overwrites when I'm live. It overwrites the intro, but it won't show it if it's scheduled. So I don't know why it's doing that. Diana M. Arcade, Kitty C, but you're a man. Are you making fun of the quiet thing again? I was about to. But then I saw that I read it wrong, so it's all good. Love you. I love all my viewers. That's because I'm full of love. And I worry about each one of you. I'm really worried about TikTok. That's going to bug me now. I won't feel good until I see him next week. Hopefully he shows up. That's just, it bothers me. Now I'm going to be thinking about it all night. Son of a bitch. Thankfully, I lost most of my fat since working out last year. Even drop a few waist sizes. Awesome. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Well, hey, I'm about to write a book on how to lose 80 pounds in 6 short years. 7 short years. Confidentiality. That was funny. Sorry if I use bad grammar. Oh, it's okay. It's all right, Phil. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, it's taken me a long time to lose the rest of the weight, but I've got a plan now. I'm I'm going to drop the rest of it. By the end of summer, I'm going to look like a Greek god and not Bacchus. So it's going to be pretty cool. I might even do a striptease. Probably on Twitch because YouTube won't allow it. And as long as there's a hot tub behind me, I can do whatever I want. That was a dig at you at Twitch. I thought I said that. Oh. No, I thought, okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and wrap this up before I get any more dumber. My brain cells are leaking out of my ear. Okay, oh, our writing goals. Everybody's got their goals for June. We're gonna rock this month, right? I'm shooting for 60,000 words. That's blogs, client work, despair, ebook, all the stuff that's productive. We're going to shoot for 60 grand. At least I am. Set your own. Make sure you set goals that you're able to accomplish. Don't set yourself up for failure. Focus on what you can accomplish. You want to push yourself, but not to the point where it's impossible. So set logical goals. I'm also going to be, I record everything in a spreadsheet, so I keep track of all that. I'll give you an update every month or every week. Like this week, I did 48,000, almost 50,000 words last month. Will you stop? God, she's playing with random shit. Quit. What else we got? Okay, we started WriterSanctuary. Thought I said what? WriterSanctuary is live. If you don't know where it's at, I don't know if I added it to the. I didn't. I thought I added it to the stream description, but I didn't. So if anybody needs the link to WriterSanctuary, it's where Despair is going, and where I'm going to be doing more creative stuff. I'm going to be doing probably some skits and parodies and more fun stuff that's not going to restrict me from WriterSanctuary. So it's going to be pretty badass. 500 per day. Hey Joel, that is awesome. If make sure you shoot for that. Go for more. So yeah, everybody's got goals. Let's make our goals. Let's make them realistic and push ourselves. That's the whole point of a goal, is to push yourself without making you feel bad. So if you can't do 2,000 a day, don't worry about it. Focus on doing something that improves you. You are in competition with yourself. I am in competition with myself. I know I can beat myself. Yeah. Let's see. Set goals that you have control over. Typing is a goal you can control. Don't try to say I want 1,000 visitors a day, because you can't force people to read your shit. Focus on things you can control. Let's see. Create more creative things are in the works. And I'm going to try to be more enthusiastic when I do my videos. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow, because I'm doing a review on Canva. I talk about Canva a lot. Figured I'd finally do a review about it. Going to put it on the blog. So I was listening, not reading. I'm drawing a picture. Sorry. Oh. It's all right. I'm fine with being a voiceover in the background. I'm a voice in the background. Okay. Anywho, now I'm going a little gonzo, so it's time to end this. I changed my niche to e-com store owners. I am pitching writing services, okay, to e-com store owners. I happened to connect with someone this morning who was interested. Awesome. There you go. Good job. Good job. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Keep drilling, man. You got it. KDC is rocking it. Well done, sir. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be the next Stephen King. That's realistic. Well, it is if you keep that mindset. You won't be the next Stephen King, but you can be another very good horror writer. Everybody's individual. You'll have your own audience just like he does. When I finally get 7 out there, I'm probably not going to get the same audience as Stephen King, but I will get somebody who absolutely loves my work. Every author does. Even if it's just one person, they love your stuff. You'll always create a fan. So that's how it goes. My goal is to master adverbial clauses once the time is right. There you go. If that's a goal, rock it, man. You took me seriously? Yeah. Hey, I'm shooting for Stephen King. On that level-ish. I don't know. We'll find out. But Stephen King is my idol, so that was a joke, but I appreciate you believing me. Yeah, I believe in you. I believe in all of you. Everybody here has talents that they can take extremely far. I've seen it. I've seen Joel's stuff on Twitter. I've seen Diana's stuff. I've seen most of your guys' work already. And so I know you guys have talent. You gotta put it in there, man. I also want to read books that helps me write fictional stories. I would like to actually publish a book on fictional stories. My first ebook, which will be out hopefully this month, knock on wood, is a autobiography of how I got started as a writer, and I got to work on it on Friday. I'm really excited because I think it's getting close to being done. So I'll be able to publish that soon, and then I'll probably do a few more ebooks on like how-tos and WordPress stuff and writing whatnots. And I think I might actually publish, self-publish some fictional stuff. I'm thinking about rewriting Predator and Prey and turning it into a novel, and then finishing 7 and pushing that out. So pretty excited about it. I also want to read, let's see, I would love to hear about your creative process when writing fictional stories, Michael. Oh, that would be, I might actually make a couple of good videos on WriterSanctuary. What motivates me, how I think of my stuff. So maybe a future video. Yeah, I will. It's actually a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and jot that one down too. The creative process. Unfortunately, you know, I'm a little weird about doing videos like that simply because I don't have anything published, and so I don't know if I feel professional enough to do it. It's not like a masterclass from Stephen King. It's just like when I'm writing 7, or if I'm writing Despair, the things that go through my head while I'm writing it. Part of 7 kind of freaked me out because I went kind of into a few dark places that I didn't really think I could go. But my imagination said, oh yeah, I'll take you there. Oh, let me hold your hand. So you can get pretty dark if you really think about it. How long do you have to sit on a chair for your butt to fuse to it? 7 years. Actually, I bought this chair brand new last year, and it's already got a hole in the middle of it because I sit cross-legged in my chair. And so I've kind of worn the shit out of it. But that's what happens when you sit in a chair for 16 hours a day, because I work and play at my desk, which I really need to stop doing. But I gotta say, I love Fallout 4. Leave me alone. I enjoyed Diablo. We played Raft, Minecraft, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, a future video definitely for creative. Did I write that down? I did, didn't I? Creative process. Yes, I did. And I'm also going to be doing because I asked because I fear the transformation has already begun. Oh, my ass has been macrame to this chair all day. The creative process, definitely. Like I said, though, I'm still going to feel a little weird about it because I don't have anything on my own published except for on Wattpad. And so I get in that mindset of, who am I to be the expert to tell anybody about my creative process when I can't even get anything published? And so it's one of those imposter syndrome things that I'm still working on. But okay, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys very much for watching. My ass is sweaty. I need to get up and walk because my knee's starting to hurt. And I need a refill on my Drambuie. So what we're going to do is, if anybody is interested, I'm turning into a hideous human chair hybrid. If it happens, me too. If anybody is interested, I'm going to try to work things out with Chris on Wednesday, if he's still sober. We're going to be doing a podcast. We're going to give a podcast a test run on Wednesday to make sure that his stuff. I'm crying from laughter. Nice. Awesome. Good night. Hope everyone has a great week. Keep grinding. You too, Ron. Make sure you get your goals going. We'll talk about them next Monday. I'm pretty excited to see where everybody's at. We got this. Let's make June fucking awesome. But we'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday as a test run. If nobody shows up, that's fine. We're just testing out Chris's hardware to make sure everything's working good. And so the actual podcast stuff will be on Fridays. Don't worry, there are people with zero imagination that will appreciate any advice you can give on writing fictional stories. Well, I guess, if he's still sober. I haven't seen him chat for a while, so I don't even know if he's awake. Probably running in the background. He's sleeping to the sound of my sultry voice. You could say, I'm writing this book, and here is how I'm writing it. Yeah. This is how I'm doing shit. Uh-oh. That was probably my call to go, huh? Uh-oh. Okay, so she didn't say anything, but her eyes were wide open. So I wonder if that's her telling me to get off. Because I do tend to ramble too much, so. Good night, everybody. What happened to Chris? Nobody knows. Good night, KDC. Have a good day. Maybe I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll really get to see you guys on Friday. It's going to be a little bit different, but it'll still be WriterSanctuary, but with a twist. It'll be two drunk old guys talking and writing. Anywho, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for taking your Memorial Day and spending with me. And goodbye, everyone. I'm logging off now. Good night, Philip. Come back anytime. Love talking to you. I was trying to not feed the chat so Michael can finish up. Good night, all. Good night, Chris. Good night, everybody. And I will shoot you an email on Wednesday. So have a good one. Thank you, guys. I love you. I'll see you next time.